Hello, Kaylee. Badges on my phone and tablet. I leave it on for certain things. Like, I mute everything in Discord all the time because I want pings sometimes, but not usually. Shulk, sir. Thank you very much for fixing my watch the other day. No problem at all. I enjoyed tinkering with it. Watch? Why would you use something like that to tell the time when you could just check your iris? Yes, I get told that a lot, but it's something like a good luck charm. The way the little hand shows seconds tick by in their inexorable march, I feel that kind of resonates with me on a deep level. Okay. When I learned of the existence of the Liberators in Mobius, I'd never been more astonished. But now that I think this origin thing might be the winner in that department, are you going to be alright? Thank you for the concern, but yes, it took me aback, for sure, but I've gotten over it. You have to stay calm at times like these, and tackle things in a rational manner. What are our other quests? Oh, there must be one over here, I think. Maybe? What's on the way? Ah, but there's 2 people we can talk to finish off their community. I took some time to talk to Kaylee after what happened, about what we'll do. What consensus have you reached? Well, for one, we won't give up fighting. We've sworn to keep on going for our friends. But I'd also like to treasure the time we have together just as much. That is an excellent question. I don't know. Because, unlike in 3, I don't think you see people's irises when they enter chain attacks in this, in Future Redeemed. So I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen him use it. That being said, technically Shulk would be from Keves, and technically Rex is from Agnes, and you can tell that because Shulk even has Keves tech on his arm and his cloak. He's got the power gear? I forget what it's called. The thing what makes Keves people tougher. I walk a one-way road, and I want to walk it with no regrets, together with Kaylee. You're doing the right thing, kid. Stick by her. Keep her safe.
Always nice to see.
I know I worried Kaylee. I just wish there was something I could do to make up for it. I don't suppose you'd have any ideas. Easy. You go to her, and you be there for her. Huh? And then what? You might think it's trivial, but there's really nothing more important. You'll understand someday. Huh, okay, I'll trust in your experience. Thank you for the advice. Oh my god. Origin. It's just so huge, and it's just hanging there in the sky. Reminds you of the terrifying might of our enemy. But we have to act. We have to do whatever we can. I was literally hating all of you, like, 10 hours ago. Yes, I know. You're quite right. I'll be fine, after all. I have someone who's got my back at every turn. Rex is a triple dad. He is a dad of a great order of magnitude. I think I'm gonna avoid talking to people, unless they, like, get stars when I get them checkmarked. I think I'm gonna try to avoid talking to people with checkmarks. Oh, goddamn. Kaylee's ready to be added now, too. God damn it. Harvey and I are thinking of extending the offer of a helping hand to the soldiers freed from their flame clocks. Problem is, fighting is about the only thing we know how to do. We were hoping the city folk might be able to give us a few pointers about how to live as proper human beings. No need to worry. The city will welcome you with open arms, just as you are. It's a huge relief to hear you say that. I'm sure Harvey will be pleased too.
Always nice to see.
How are we doing on community? Is there a shortcut for community? I don't remember. There's one more that we can add. Hey, UK! How you doing? 28%. We're getting close to having tripled our community. Oh man, it's Lottie. Well, here I am at last. I wanted to be a soldier, and I finally am one. You're not getting frontline duty, are you? God, the Scottish? You should still be in training, I thought. I've completely lost track of Matthew's voice. Avoiding working, oof. But mood. Yeah, but I'm just thinking about what if the worst comes to the worst. We don't know when we'll have to face a real battle. I'd at least like to be prepared when that happens, you know? Take care out there. If you have to leg it. You got me? I got you. Not much point in me lying around dead on the job, is there? But I'll be fighting nonetheless. I'll protect a lot of us. As a proud member of the city.
Are they getting along well?
Panacea's really good at looking after folk, huh? She's like the big sister everyone needs. And Linka's got the brains to solve any problem, no matter how stumped we are. You'd think those two are going to be our future leaders someday? I can't deny they both have some strong leadership skills. As for their other qualities... Yeah, enough said. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Give me a second. Alright. That's gonna be the other nice part about having my own place, is that I don't have to share a Kleenex box with... both my work and stream station. Alright, sorry about that. Let us continue. We've got quests to pick up and a story to do. There's a quest there, and there's another quest there. Perdo. Oh god. Oh god, NPC Central! Ah, is it true that Consul N turned up in these parts? You know N? How could I not? Consul N governs over all other Kevest consuls. He's their leader. The Golden Consul. They've never explained that! Why does he have a normal... Like, what? It, like, aggravates me to no end. The N specifically gets a gold costume that's completely unique among all other Mobius, and then the fucking top two Mobius consoles, X and Y, just wear the normal Mobius costume. Like, what? Why? At least Zed's looks a little bit different, but even Zed has, like, the boring normal red console costume. He rarely ever makes a personal appearance, so what could have brought him? He's trying to bring back his cat waifu. I don't know how to pronounce that name. How goes the business, sir? Oh, booming. Much better than I'd anticipated. I hope you don't think it rude of me to say this, but that's quite surprising. I know, these are trying times, but that's precisely why people need a reprieve. Music soothes those ailing souls, disquieted by the terror of war. At least not too many of them have a lot of dialogue right now. Saomi's been acting a little funny lately. One minute you think she's laser focused on some investigation, and the next she's gone wandering off somewhere. Knowing her, she's probably going to stir up a skeeter's nest eventually. I worry about that girl. Saomi, eh? Well, we'll be sure to contact you if anything goes awry. I can't do Scottish. I'm sorry. Thank you. I can only hope it won't... I thought that ellipses meant that there was going to be more dialogue, and then there was not. Whoops. Anybody else? There's the side quest over there, the side quest over here. But I think we finished speaking to NPCs, maybe. So, let's all go around here, eh? What's everyone up to? This is the feature site of a new canteen. The construction is ongoing, as you can see. We've been flooded with requests from soldiers and residents alike to improve the overall quality of our meals. Alright, yeah, I'd have to agree with them. A little more flavor won't go amiss. It completely changed Matthew's voice again. God damn it. Well, since we're here, why don't we go and check up on the progress? The problem is that, like, I don't understand. Like, I need, like, a fucking lesson on how all these accents sound and, like, what all the different sounds they make compared to, like, the Canadian accent that I'm used to. Working hard as ever, I see, Georgie. How are things looking? Well, if it ain't one of my favorite liberators. Yeah, not too bad, all things considered. I'll need you to be more specific, if at all possible, please. I see you're a figures gal, and I respect that. And specifically, we're a mite behind. I did ask you to inform me at your earliest convenience in the event of any issues. Heh, so you did. Sorry about that. Been so busy lately, it clean slipped my mind. And what, might I ask, is the cause of the problem specifically? It's lack of equipment, specifically. This sounds like a very passive-aggressive argument. We're short on heat-resistant materials for stoves, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Fireberg, because we're talking about heat resistance. Reckon we could throw something together if we had some scrap Levinus parts, but we ain't got the hands to forge for that stuff. Want us to do him a good turn, Linka? Way! Isn't that what? That's a Banjo-Kazooie line, if I've ever seen one. You gonna do us a kindness? I'm gonna do you a violence. Are you positive about this? Yeah, no prob. If it helps to get the canteen up and running, we'll get some real good nosh out of the deal, won't we? Seems well worth the effort to me. Good grub always pays for itself. Ah, man after my own stomach. That's what I like to hear. I already have a stomach. I don't need another. Once we're open for business, I'll treat you to a house special. It's a family secret, family recipe. Please, I insist, take my stomach. I really don't want your stomach. Boosh. Boosh? Boosh. Can't turn on an offer like that. Just bring us whatever machine parts you can scrounge up. I'll take anything that looks useful off your hands. Happy hunting. Oh no, it's one of these.
Now, where did I put it?
7. Okay, so 7 times 19... 20 is 180, so this should be enough. Good on you, lad. Now we've got the resources, we can get this canteen up on its feet in no time. Wicked. So, yep, as promised, my granddad's closely guarded secret will be yours to dine on in just a jiffy. Well, this game's so small that getting materials is really not that bad. The length of... Because, like, I'm going to be going through the same areas all the time. And as a result of that, I've got plenty of items that I just don't use. Whereas in the base game, I basically never retreaded my steps ever. This is actually kind of a problem I have, this is a completely tangential and unrelated, but, like, it reminds me of, like, one thing that I dislike about the Xenoblade franchise, kind of. It's that it purports to be an open-world JRPG, but it's not. And here's why. Because you never actually go back to previous locations as part of the narrative. The narrative is always, okay, we need to go to the new place to get where we're going. And then you get there, and it's like, okay, now we need to get to the new place to get where we're going. And I kind of wish that Xenoblade had a bit more backtracking as part of the main narrative. 1 does that kind of, I guess. But 2, and 2, 3 really didn't, though. But, like, even in 2, you don't often go back to, like, I think you went back to Argenum that one time, and maybe, the Empire once or twice, but for the most part, you basically just went forward. You definitely backtracked to the church, but that's because that was like a main landmark. And even in 1, when you backtrack to previous locations, I think it was just Colony 6 after the Mechonis field, the Mechonis incident. Alright, lay it on me. Thing is, you need a really particular ingredient to bring out the flavor, and we've got exactly none of them. Are you talking about dance apples by any chance? Oh-ho, you sure know your delicacies. I suppose so. If it's dance apples you need, there's only one meal I can think of that springs to mind. You had it before, Shulk? I have, and the taste of it always brings me back home. Even if we have to gather dance apples, it'll be more than worth it, and I'm not just saying that. You don't say. So, we get you your apples, and you make us the food, that's it. More linear world. Yeah. That's it, lad. Sorry for making you do all this running around. Like, I don't mind that it's linear, strictly speaking. Just to get that out of, just make sure, I want to make sure that's clear. I don't mind that it's linear, but if it's gonna be linear and have these big open areas, I kind of wish they'd reuse some of the open areas more than they actually do. It's mostly something that you have to go out of your way to do for, like, side quests or for grinding. If you could just fetch us 5 of them, that'd be dandy. They're pretty easy to find around Colony 9. That means I probably have a bunch of them already.
Eyes peeled.
Or they're a key item, and I have precisely none of them. Are they a key item? Judging by the fact that there's no fruit category, I suspect that they're key items. Exactly. Well, okay. Xenoblade 1 is mostly not a hallway simulator. But there are areas that definitely are. I think any dungeon in Xenoblade 1 and 2, and I don't think 3 really had dungeons, but if there were dungeons in 3, like, I guess Keva's Castle, they were also pretty hallway simulator. Except for the entrance of Keva's Castle. That was not a hallway. I mean, that's not the only way it can be done poorly. You can also do it poorly like in Metroid Dread, which, while I love Metroid Dread's backtracking is kind of a problem, because the whole benefit of backtracking in like a Metroidvania is that you go past an area and you go, oh, I can collect this item now. And in Metroid Dread, they're like, here's a shortcut to the exact place that you need to be. And as a result of that, you don't go through previous areas going, oh, I can collect this now. And so, at the end of the game, there's a bunch of items that you definitely could have collected while backtracking, but didn't because there was a shortcut that brought you right where you needed to go. At least the entire game is in a hallway simulator. Yeah. Though, it could stand to have more, like, puzzles and stuff in its dungeon design, I think. It circumvents back... Yeah. It doesn't really, it's weird. Dread is weird. I like Dread, but I definitely feel like it handles its backtracking very poorly in a way that makes it, like... Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't say they circumvent it, but they definitely do it poorly in the opposite direction that you were thinking. This is a problem. Maybe we have to report this after all. But we're still rookies. I don't know if that's a good idea to be running our mouths. What's this all about, then? Ah, Panacea, Linka. Hi, busy day? You can stare at the supply office all you like, but we're still gonna have to use your mud well. You're still gonna have to use your mouth words, Jesus Christ. Your murdmouths, if you want to buy stuff. Oh no, we're not here to buy anything. I was assigned to the commissary back when I was in Kevis, and I had to take care of logistics. And had to take care of... yeah, sorry, I read the whole thing. Kind of the same deal here, except I was an Agnes. You don't say! We've been looking at the current state of supplies of the Liberators, and well... in our personal/professional opinion, it's starting to look pretty dire. That's so? Honestly, they're not wrong. Kevis and Agnes get their supplies straight from the castle. Obviously, we don't have that kind of backing. Only buttwords do... Skyson, do not remind me of that one samurai from One Piece. I knew it. I could tell from the wares in that office that you might be struggling. Which is why we were thinking we'd like to make a proposal. You got some plan to get us topped up again? There's a supply cache hidden near the colony I was once stationed at. It's in a cave near Pioneer Point. There are supplies captured from Agnes in there too. Should be a sizable amount. With Kevis on the back foot, they'll have given up on the cache. So if ever there was a time to swoop in and snap it up, it's now. Well, you sold me on the idea, but are you two okay with this? Giving you a form of affiliations, that is. It's true, I went back and forth on the idea, but then I remembered how the Liberators saved our lives. No, not that samurai. The other one. The one with the fire sword. And now we know just how much of a headache managing resources can be. You're good eggs, both of you. Yes, it's incredibly kind gesture. Jester? God damn it, Binary. It's an incredibly kind gesture. You're doing us a great service here. Thank you so much. Not at all. Glad to be of service. You taught us there's a way to live when fighting isn't the be-all, end-all, and that's the least we can do. Alright. We'll have to take... we'll take you to the cave where the supply cache is hidden. Okay, I kind of want to do the next main quest stuff. If only A, to get them off of our objective list, and B, because I want both of these things. Like, I want to know what this Unity stuff is going to be. It seems like it's going to be a new mechanic. Nice music plays. Hello, Karam. Feels like there's been more city folk wandering around here lately. Glad the rescue effort's coming along. That just leaves the matter of food supply, and it's not the biggest of settlements, so we'll need to divvy up their guard duties, too. Sorry for making life difficult for you guys. No, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to harp on it. I do this job because I enjoy it, so I'll have us on top of things in no time.
Right, so let me get this straight. Nicole, you said you had something important. Speak to me.
Well, so Glimmer and I talked things over about what to do next. We're gonna fight too. We want to stand shoulder to shoulder with you guys.
Whoa. What, so you mean you're coming with us to Origin?
Yeah. I mean, it's true that thanks to you, we don't have to fight anymore, but still, Glimmer and I, we don't have much time left anyway. If we can, we'd like to use it for your benefit.
Wow. Pretty kind of you.
And anyway, that, Alpha or whatever his name is, if we don't take him down, then the whole world's in danger, right? If that's how things stand, then we can't act like it doesn't concern us. So we figured...
You're not coming with us.
What? Why the spark not? You think we can't hold our own? We're proper soldiers. We can fight with the best of you, and we're ready for anything.
All right, listen up.
I mean, I know what the heck. He doesn't want his daughter involved.
You seem to think that being ready makes you Alpha's match or something. You couldn't be more wrong. In this fight, your readiness counts for zilch. What we need now is raw power.
You could say that the Ouroboros power is a prerequisite for opposing Alpha. But in you two, it's only just been awakened. The amount you possess won't be enough to pose a meaningful threat to him.
You can't know that before we try.
Nah, we can, and we do. As you are now, it doesn't matter how much you want it. Alpha will swat you down like flies. Just like he did us last time. And this time round, it'd be doing me no favors to try and look out for you while fighting. So be good and just...
What if we could gain the power?
What did you say?
Riku's told me all about the Ouroboros Stone. How the device can serve to deploy and amplify Ouroboros power. But also that there's still room for improvement, and how it may have powers that we don't know about. If we could tease out those capabilities, then our Ouroboros power should also grow stronger.
I wonder if we're gonna get, like, access to a really niche interlink that only applies when you have a certain Unity pairs together.
It's a possibility, for sure.
You're grasping now. It'll never work. Not against Alpha.
Okay, that you can't know without trying.
Kids, look. I'm only saying this for your own good.
No, hang on, Rex. I agree with Glimmer.
Not you, too.
I know I'd feel like crap having to sit around on my arse, knowing there was something I could do to make a difference. And if my days on this world were numbered, I'd hate it even more. Besides, I've not known these two for long, but I feel like they're part of the gang now. When you offered to fight with us, I was proper floored, guys.
Matthew.
There's a logic to both sides of this debate, but I don't think you'll reach a middle ground. So, what do we do?
A very good question.
You said you want to draw out more power. Any actual solid proposals?
Well, Riku said he had an idea, and that he'd tell us once he was ready with the preliminary steps.
All right. Then, I suppose we should talk to Riku first.
What's his problem? Crappy attitude to take with someone saying they want to help you.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't mind them. Let's just all go and see Riku.
Sure.
Oh, Rex.
So how you getting on with Riku?
Good, thanks. Funnily enough, I think we're kind of on a similar wavelength.
Alright. Well, we got quests to do. What's our other main objective? Oh, we're going to Riku's workshop either way, it seems. Oh, we got Louis! Wait, what's that? How are your injuries? I'm pretty sure I patched you up properly, but I wanted to follow up. Yeah, you did a good job. Thanks back there. I'm not gonna tell you to stop trying, but maybe you could think about reining it in a bit. Feels to play video games, god damn it. It's alright, I haven't forgotten what Panacea said.
We may be able to ask them this and that.
I've always hated how slow I am with everything. But Panacea's training taught me how to fight. That made me realize something. That maybe I'm not completely useless after all. What I'm trying to say is, I'm grateful to her. And to you. Thank you for telling us all that. I'll be sure to relay your sentiments to Panacea as well.
You can rely on us anytime.
So you're going up to the Black Mountains? Yeah, we're gonna climb right up there to Prison Island. Right. Good luck, I'll be praying for you. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, that must be a key item for one of our quests. Right then. Here's what we'll need to construct an ether lift. Firstly, an ether crystal of even higher purity that will replace the black shard. We'll call it a black crystal. Could I ask you to find one for me, Panacea? No problem, teacher. I'll have one ready in no time. And then what are we doing? We have something else to take care of. Using a black crystal gives us access to ether output that can make both ascent and descent possible, but conversely, we'll be losing on stability, which will cause the system to exceed the amplifier's tolerance. That's it, Nicole. So, we'll need to refit the ether amplifier for the lift's purposes. And to that end, we'll require the superconducting material that the amplifier uses, namely, I almost said plutonium, photonium. They have them on their backs, well, not their backs specifically, but in 2, they also have them on their person. 3 is the first Xenoblade game where you do not carry your weapon on you. Best amplifier, plutonium. What? What's up, Nicole? Photonium, I almost did it again, is unbelievably rare. So much so that people call it the Phantom Metal. Trace amounts of it were found in the Orion tunnels, but word is that no one's even come close to finding anything since. We're bang on the money, kid. But we've chanced upon a little deposit of it in an undisclosed location. It should be lying around there untouched. Untouched, so you didn't actually mine it. It's not for lack of trying, believe me, me. But there was a wee situation, and now the place is off limits. Off limits? I'm liking the sound of this less and less. You're right to be hesitant. I'll make it clear right now. There will be a great deal of danger involved in the extraction. On the other hand, we don't have much time to spare, and that's why we wanted to enlist your help. Sure, we wouldn't have wanted to sit it out either. So you want to tell us where this place is? It's a cave near Pioneer's camp. The entrance is blocked off, so it might be. Oh, this must be the place that I saw earlier. So it might be a bit hard to spot from afar. Then let's hurry. As Shulker so aptly put it, we don't have much time to spare. While we're here, and I remember.
So you guys had the Ouroboros stone that was from the city then?
Yeah, some refugees fleeing the city entrusted it to us.
My granddad spent years studying that thing. He'd say it was more important than life itself.
I see. So the research documents we got with the stone belong to your grandfather?
Oh well. Without Granddad, it's just a giant paperweight anyway.
Don't worry, Matthew. Riku and I will be more than happy to take over research on the Ouroboros stone. I promise you, we won't let your grandfather's work go to waste.
Right. Cheers for that, Shulk. I'm sure Granddad would be happy.
Yeah, And it's not like we're exactly strangers to that thing, anyhow.
Huh? Oh, really?
It's been given to you by Nia, the Queen of Agnes, right? Well then, it's got to be kept safe at all cost. No matter what.
Rex.
That's right. Nia is still around, because we know that Nia didn't get sealed until after M existed, and M doesn't exist yet.
Hey, Riku.
Why whole crowd come see Riku? Riku exasperate. Anyway, Riku is busy now with work on Ouroboros Stone. Please to come back later.
Who the fuck are you, you asshole, Nopon?
That's exactly what we wanted to talk to you about, actually. You said before that it could be powered up. Could you tell us more about it?
Friends should have led with that. In that case, have come at just right time. Please to bear with for a moment. A form of Ouroboros stone was made by queens of Kevis and Agnes many yonks ago. But that form's still imperfect. Hence people who summon power of Ouroboros failed to stand up to Mobius. And so, Queen of Kevis was captured. With Queen of Agnes left alone, she slink into hiding place to escape beyond reach of Mobius. But Riku here, that perfectization of mechanism was close at hand. Riku capable of improved assembly proper by itself, basing on scattered records from time of construction. But that alone surely not do trick. Thing needed is probably trigger.
What do you mean by that?
To make long story short, Riku give friends this.
What are these?
Microterminals for connect Ouroboros stone with Ouroboros power users. When use Ouroboros power while wearing terminal, biological data of user sent to Ouroboros stone should allow Ouroboros stone to further grow in turn. And when Ouroboros stone grow, thanks to microterminal, power of nickel and glimmer also get more powerful. In principle.
Oh, I get it. So they just have to train while wearing those whatsits, yeah?
It not quite so simple. As Riku mentioned, for true growth, we'll need even bigger trigger.
I don't think I get what you mean by that. What are we actually supposed to do?
If Riku knew, job of Riku would be easier. All Riku can tell is that normal level of fighting will not be enough.
I think I might have figured it out, actually. When we were fighting against that consul called N, when he had us cornered, there was this distinct spike in Matthew's Ouroboros power. I'm thinking that must have been the trigger. For Matthew, anyway.
Oh, that's what you mean.
So we're saying that fighting against even stronger foes could be the catalyst.
Hell yeah! Then how about we get out there and hunt all the big game monsters we can clap eyes on?
No, I've got a better idea.
Oh boy, here it comes.
We can be your opponents.
I was just gonna joke about that.
Whoa.
One sec. When you say we, do you mean...
Well, it wouldn't be fair if you ganged up on him, right? Can't have that. If you can beat us both, then we'll let you do whatever you like. Simple enough, right?
Now we're talking. A battle against Shulk and Rex. Can't ask for better opponents than that.
What, you gonna chicken out?
in your dreams.
Might not go down too well if we start to punch up in the middle of the colony. How about we relocate?
May I propose the area behind the colony then?
Gotrok Oracle Ruins, eh? Sure, sounds fitting. Let's do it! No objections from you two?
Not from me.
Suits me just fine.
Go on, Nico, Glimmer. Really stick it to him.
The Gotrok Oracle ruins are just outside Colony 9.
Nobody's gonna bother us there. The perfect place for what we have in mind. It was supposed to be here, I think.
Alright. Let's work on some of our other quests. So Capybara is in Ragul Lake, which I think was in the next area, so let's not worry about that just now. These two are both Ragul Lake. This is Vermilion Woods, which is back to the earlier of the game. This does make me wonder if this is the new... Anyway, we're gonna start with these quests. Just ask, which I think we're looking for dance apples. Oh god, we've made no progress in this quest. That's scary. I guess we have to make it too, maybe. Oh my god. Alright, there's a key item here now.
We may have our hands full with this one.
It's unwise, but if we must.
Illusory blow! Kneel!
Mighty strike! Revolt uppercut!
Another big bag of fun coming our way!
Light!
Let's strike forward! Pick a good moment for us!
I'm grateful.
But how?
Now you're getting me!
Oh
Don't look away!
no, not DDR.
Illusory blow!
More of a starter than a main.
Oh, he just does fucking Blossom Dance, like straight up.
Come on! Is that all you got?
Topped up the training, I guess.
It's sometimes prudent to retreat.
Stop there! I'll be your opponent. And off the enemy's attention. Stop there! I'll be your opponent.
Very thoughtful of you.
No good, huh?
Blitz punch!
Time to pull our power.
No!
Now you're getting me!
Don't look away!
Whatever, it's fine. That probably did AoE damage, which is good anyway.
Oh yeah! Keep at it!
I'm really curious what A's last abilities are going to be. I can't wait till we upgraded that. And it should be around here somewhere. Oh. It was around here somewhere. I picked it up.